We favored by the best, so don't be dumb. We straight. It's the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 5, episode 188.
Yeah.
What the business is that man with the plan, Big Kev, and that's Cuz with the buzz, Big Bo.
Yo.
And you know we got that food for your soul. For the show, now you know we got to do this disclaimer.
Okay.
And this disclaimer is so needed. Just especially about what we're going to talk about today and just about what we talk about every podcast pretty much. But I just always try to give people a way out. This is your way out. You know how old boy had the movie Get Out? Get out. This is your time to get out right now. This is your warning if it ain't for you.
He didn't know what's going on. He had to learn a little bit more about the whites.
Right, but this is me giving you the forewarning. It was like, I don't know why your advisors ain't forewarn you. Like Jay said, I'm trying to let you know. The Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, I got to do it. I said, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that. And y'all know this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity.
Oh, really?
Motivation.
Okay.
Inspiration. And most importantly, love. Bring it on in. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation. And I didn't even get one this time. I just want to speak from the heart.
Okay.
The affirmation is, man, at the end of the day, people got to be true to themselves and true to what is. And the reason I say that is because when we get to talking about what we're going to talk about, this will really tie in what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Got to be true to what you are, man. Like, there's a lot of people out here living facades on social media, in their life in general to other people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't.
Stand on your business, man. Be who you are.
Boy.
Be about what you about. It's as simple as that. So we're going to get into it. Every day.
All day. Always.
That's what I'm talking about, Bo. But what's good, Bo?
Man, hanging in there, man. It's been a
wild week.
This is a long week.
Wild week. I will say that.
Yeah.
I will say that. Yeah. What's good, PP fam? We glad y'all locked in and joining in with us. Today we got another jam-packed episode of the Pulpit Podcast, so we ain't gonna hold y'all. We gonna get right into it. So
let's get busy.
This is the topic. Me and Bo, we really don't like to delve into the political sphere. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like to.
But we have to talk about this. And I'm gonna just start jumping off, right?
Set it off.
Donald Trump, yesterday morning, shocked the world. Well, not shocked the world. I'm saying shocked the world because really, I'm saying even his supporters, though. Let me speak. Okay. Even his supporters have to, like Stephen A. Smith said, universally, you have to condemn this man for what he reposted or whatever you want to call it, right? And I have gone on the record many times saying I didn't think Donald Trump was a racist, right? I thought he just had his own narrative of how hanging with the rich people, power, prestigious thing. That's all he about. But I had to come to the realism of reality is if you post or introduce racist narrative and rhetoric and you're okay with reposting something, you are a racist.
Yes.
You believe in racism.
Man.
You are giving a platform and energy to racism. And you can't say, oh, staffer did that because this is the president. Everything gets proofread before he puts it out because the world is hanging on to every word, everything he posts, period, point blank. And we know that monkeys have been negatively correlated with black people.
Yes.
I don't care if it was a Lion King skit and you put other heads on other various animals. The black people you chose to put a monkey on, whoever did it, was for a racist belief, a racist ideology, and you reposted it because it was a racist ideology and it made Obama and his wife look in a bad light.
Hey.
So I apologize to anybody who, might look at him like, damn, he drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all know I keep it thorough. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But I'm going to always speak on it either way. So, Bo, go ahead. Do what you do.
What I don't like about this is like it's putting us American people in a bad situation because I actually have black folks who are MAGA believers.
Yeah,
they and it's not necessarily they believe in Trump, but they believe in the conservative.
Yeah, the ideologies in
the conservative ideology, Republican ideology. They believe in that.
Yeah, that's what they believe in.
They like that science.
You
putting them in a bad situation now.
In a predicament.
You're putting the American public in a bad situation because a president shouldn't be reposting any type of picture.
Man.
Let's start with there. The president of a country should not be reposting or liking any type of picture.
Say that, Bo.
Come on, you're a public figure.
Public figure.
Learn it. Celebrities need to learn that. Basketball players, football players, athletes. You got to understand you're a public figure. You shouldn't do that. So yeah. I get where you're coming from now. You're on one.
You're on one.
You want to put this out there.
You want to put it out there.
G, I get it. You read your numbers. Because I know you're a numbers reader. You're all about numbers.
Yeah.
The numbers, the graphics, analytics. The money, the analytics. You supported black folks back in like 1998 in the early 2000s because, the rappers wanted to be like Trump. So you supported the black folks. Hey, these rappers, they want to be like me.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get money like Trump. So you supported them. And now you see these numbers of hate.
Yeah.
You want to support that now.
Or beneficial to go the other way. Yeah.
I ain't gonna call you a racist. I'm gonna call you a dick sucker. You will suck any dick to get wherever you want to get rich.
Yeah. I see.
You will suck on any knob to get you where you want to be.
Bob on my knob.
You love that sacrificial lamb. You will stand up with that golden fan. That's where you go.
Yeah, where you go.
Anything to get you rich or to make you powerful. So I'm saying this, Donald, I know he probably ain't gonna hear me. I'm just some
dude
on a dude.
Couple two dudes with a podcast and a video camera.
But Donald, man, you're putting America in a hellhole.
I think that's part of the plan. That's a deeper conversation. What I would say is this, too. I don't fault people who buy into what they buy into, right, for whatever reason, right? A lot of people buy into certain narratives and ideologies and certain people that somebody else might deem is wrong or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or evil, whatever. I get it. But my problem is, when you see wrongdoing, you have to call it out. I don't care if that's your guy, your favorite person, your favorite individual, whatever it is. If you are a true human being, you have to call out wrongdoing. And you can't tell me if you're the most avid Trump supporter that when you seen that, you were okay.
You're going to co-sign with him.
And co-sign it with him. And then start trying to buy into the excuse making. Oh, it was a staffer who did it. Or it was a Lion King presentation. You guys have no sense of jokey joke. You know what I'm saying? That was just a joke. That's not a joke. We all know from the end, from 500 years, you make a black person a monkey. I don't care who you are. People are going to think you're a racist, bro.
You know what? Monkeys will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Y'all keep putting black faces on monkeys or apes. Yeah, that just tells me you're scared.
But on the funny side of it, bro, just even you saying that though, if you really look at a monkey, who do they normally look like?
Whites.
We got, black people are correlated with big lips and other type of features. If you look at a monkey, if you really look at a monkey, but we ain't gonna go there. But I'm just saying though.
Just went there.
Yeah, we went there, but we ain't gonna go there because I'm not gonna make it on a racial thing. I'm just saying, you MAGA people, you Trump supporters.
Nah.
I don't care if he done this for you. I don't care if he cut taxes for you. I don't care if whatever narrative you are, call the man out for wrongdoing and whatever.
Now, I'm going to say this. I feel sorry for you MAGA supporters. I feel sorry for y'all. Except y'all following somebody who ain't got it right and might be suffering from dementia. Y'all been talking about Joe Biden. The fact that he co-signed this and don't know he's a public figure. He's a public figure first, beyond being a president.
Yeah.
And he co-signed this.
Yeah.
But then he's always saying, I'm doing things good for the black people. I'm doing good things for the black.
The trinkets. The trinkets always been about like that.
But then you co-sign this.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So that tells me your mind ain't right. You just.
But I mean, it ain't never been right though. Like, so the thing of it is, like I said before, people buy into a narrative, and whatever your narrative is in life, if financial, spiritual, or racial, that is the narrative you're going with Trump on. Most people who go with him, they don't like Hispanics, so they're racist to that idea. He got a whole campaign on getting rid of illegal immigrants, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And people who don't like the people being in our country, boom, I'm voting for him. People who are on a high tier of financial, you know what I'm saying, responsibility. I don't want no more taxes. Well, we know Trump stands on that. The rich shouldn't get taxed more. Let's tax more of the people who are already at the bottom and keep making the rich richer. I'm going to vote for him on that. People pick what they choose, but I'm just saying, the people who chose that, where is the human decency in you, besides your narrative, to call that man out when wrongdoing of this magnitude is being shown? That's what I'm saying.
I had to stand away from it because I'm so smart and I'm an ex-rapper. I started killing people.
You ain't no ex-rapper, don't say that.
I started killing people because I know they got health issues. But you a MAGA supporter? You supporting Trump and you got health issues. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I can't get into why they support him. I'm just saying, even if you support some of those views I just spoke about, right? Stand on it. But when it's negative to this impact, stand on that too. What I say in the first thing, be about what you about, be who you are, stand on what's real, and stand on what's firm. Boom.
Man, fuck this shit.
But we gonna go ahead. Like I said, I don't like to get into it, but we couldn't. We both of us toil with the idea and speaking about it.
Yeah, man.
But
fine with it.
We wouldn't be the Pulpit Podcast if we didn't speak about it. It's what's going on.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but it's what's going on. And what did I say?
Going on.
Trending topics, what's new. We don't hold back. We talk about everything.
It's also topics that's affecting us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's affecting us. You know,
we speak on stuff that don't affect us, and we ain't gonna speak on something that should. Like that wouldn't be us. We wouldn't be being real to who we are as people and individuals, and we wouldn't be taking what I said. Be about what you're about. Stand on what you stand on. And so I stood on it, and I even apologize for being out there saying something else that I've been riding with for the long, because I truly thought that, but. Sometimes you gotta be
racist.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta call a spade a spade.
He really thinks he's
a king. He thinks he's a king and God on earth. He really does.
I done heard a black man call him the king and the
that's called, what do we call that? Brainwashing.
Goodness gracious, man. Get you a life.
That's what I'm saying. If you can't call a man out for wrongdoing, what are you? You're in a cult. You're brainwashed. So you don't even think, you know what I'm saying, smart. You don't think like a human. You don't think with any type of sense of knowing the right or wrong. That's a problem. But we're gonna go ahead and get into something else, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. But we had to do that. So here we go.
Had to.
I've been seeing a lot of people repping, right? Rep where they from. Okay. Then I started to think, how long do you have to live somewhere before you can officially claim it? Because we got a lot of people who rep this, but were born there. What you think about that, Bo?
This is a wild situation because this makes me think about the rap community.
And that's what I'm speaking to.
In Naptown. Mm-hmm. And like, we're in Indianapolis. We're not Chicago. We're not Miami. We're not New York. We're it's more localized. It's Indianapolis.
Yeah.
But you will get some guys that might have come from Muncie, Kokomo. And y'all don't know these little towns. But they'll come to Naptown.
I'm even speaking on states.
But I'm just saying locally, they'll come to the city and act like, I'm from Chicago. I'm from Big Town. It's like, hang on, bro. Really? Nah, really, your uncle is from, or your mama's from Chicago.
Where you from?
Your mama and your daddy's from Chicago, and they got this place in Kokomo. You from Kokomo, Indiana.
Yeah.
But you trying to rep Chicago and then come and bring this influence to Naptown like you big and like, I'm from Chicago. You ain't from Chicago, and your lessons that you learned ain't even dealt. Oh man, Naptown is deep. It's not as.
But I'm speaking to the point of if you, for example, I'll give you an example.
Give me a scenario because my
Bow Wow.
Okay.
Is from Ohio.
Yes, he is.
But reps what? Atlanta. How long does he have to be there before he can say repping Atlanta? That's my point. How long you got to be there to really just say
corrupt? He's from Philly.
And that's my point. Like,
you know, ended up in L.A.
Right. So my point is, how long do you think a person has to truly be there before they can claim another city or state?
I mean, if you come to a situation at a young age, even a teenage, but I honestly, I think it's the work you put in for that city.
Okay.
Not even the age. Because like Ludacris is, he's from the Chi, ended up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He put on for Atlanta.
Yeah.
But he ended up in Atlanta like, he was almost damn near grown when he ended up in Atlanta. But he put on for Atlanta.
Okay. But, I have a take. Like, I don't think you can go as hard and be an ambassador. That's what I'll say. You can't be an ambassador for a place that you wasn't born in. I just can't see that, right?
I can't either.
Like, if you're born somewhere else, how can you be the ambassador of that city just because you make money off that city or you put money into that city, you know what I'm saying? Or you do things for that city or state. It doesn't make sense. Like Rick Ross, he's from Clarksdale, Mississippi, but he reps Miami fully. I never hear him say, hey, I'm from
Clarksdale.
You know what I'm saying? Clarksdale. He only, because guess what? Miami's already.
Yeah, and don't nobody know about Clarksdale.
Bingo. So at what point does it come where you almost basically,
But that also lets you know who's authentic.
Yeah.
I mean, because, when you listen to a 2 Chainz, he always, Riverdale, he always talk about like where his hood, his actual hood. He don't, like not where he made money. He go back, so it always it's about that person.
Authenticity.
A lot of people don't know how to be authentic.
It's like J. Cole. J. Cole's big out here right now and got a whole thing going on. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that later too. But J. Cole was born in Frankfurt, Germany.
Okay.
But was he rep? Fayetteville, North Carolina.
He wasn't raised in Frankfurt, Germany.
But you still was born. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day,
bro,
that's what I was just saying.
If your mama was in the military, if you born in Germany, then you move to Fayetteville.
It's just like Kobe Bryant. What does he rep? He never repped anything.
He grew up in France, though.
But I'm saying, though, what does he rep, though? He doesn't tell you. He just tells you. At that time, Kobe Bryant would tell you, I've been around the world. He doesn't have a particular place. Yeah, I got love for Philly because I was in Philly at part. Yeah, I was in Spain because I got love, but he's being real.
He grew up in France.
But he wasn't born there. I'm talking about originally born. Where you were born at. No matter if you stayed there, what you call it. That's why I said, how many years
my mama was originally born in Chicago.
Where were you born? Not your mama. Where were you born?
I was born in Naptown. Bingo. Naptown.
So that's my point. Where were you born? Not your mama. Where were you born?
I'm talking about, you keep moving the goalposts right now.
I said, if you're born, I didn't move no goalposts. If you're born, how long does it take for you to claim another city different than where you were born from? That's what I said.
It don't take no time. Because like I said,
so that's your point.
Like I said, my mother was born in Chicago. My father was born in Mississippi. But they all Naptown. It don't take no time for you to embrace something. It don't take no time. It don't take any time. You can't put a time on it.
Your mother does not yell another city. I'm saying that you're trying to correlate in the wrong spot. I'm talking to people who you rep, rent another city or state, but was born somewhere else. You're taking it away from the point.
Okay, you want to take it to the rappers?
That's what I'm telling. That's why I kept it at. You put it to the hook. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's keep it on the rappers tip. Okay, keep it on the rappers tip. Okay, this is funny. On the rappers tip, it don't mean shit because they don't mean shit. They rep anything. They rep gangs. They rep streets. They rep stuff that they ain't got nothing to do with just to get them hot. So it don't mean shit. It don't, like, if you was born in Memphis, but you got on in Chicago, you gonna rep Chicago. And then folks be like, hey man, ain't you Memphis?
So now are you being something that you're not and using something that was already out there?
These dudes is building a brand and how they function, where they found a lane to get them open. But like now I'm gonna say this everybody's not built like us, man. That's what we gotta understand. I'm always rep Naptown. I'll put that first. But if I got on in Chicago, I'm a salute Chicago, but I'm in every breath I take Naptown.
But I'm not going to be the ambassador of that. What's it called? I'm going to be like, hey, I got on in Chicago, but I'm Naptown.
But you got to find out you got these dick and booty dudes like Ludacris.
For example, Mike Epps. And this is why G from. This is why I'm about to kill the whole discussion.
Come on, Mike
Epps. Always. He moved around. Like he said, he moved around. He lived in New York, where his career jumped off at.
Yes.
Los Angeles, where his career jumped off at. He could big up so many different other states and cities. But what do you see him always say, and people don't even act like they know about us, but no matter what place he's at, platform he's on, what does he speak about?
Naptown.
I was born in Naptown. I was born in Naptown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in these other places, and I could have easily repped them. They made me into the star I am today. Naptown didn't make me into the star. Yeah, I did my troubles. I had all my, you know what I'm saying, livelihood, childhood mistakes and stuff I went through in Naptown. But other places made me as far as my career, my status. I could rep that. Mike Epps reps home. Home. I'm not saying you don't say, hey, like for example, Rick Ross. Hey, I'm from Mississippi, but much love to Miami. This is where I gained my Rick Ross status. Shout it out. But when you say I'm the ambassador of this city or state, I think it's a little different.
Okay, and that's the correlation I even said about my mother being that she was in Chicago for 6 months of her life, and then family moved to Naptown. How long was he in Mississippi? Maybe he does not even know anything about that. That's the thing. He might have been born in Mississippi, and then 2 years later.
Let me ask you, did you even know he was born? And all the stuff you know about Rick Ross, did you even know he was born in Mississippi?
Nah, I didn't know he was born in Mississippi.
Bingo. That's my point. I've never seen an interview. I had to do my research. I've never seen in interviews this man say he was born. I thought he was born in Miami.
I thought he was Miami.
Carol City. That's all you ever hear about. Carol City, Miami. I thought that's where he was born. No, the brother's born in Mississippi. Yeah. And I could go on and on. Perfect example. Like Gucci Mane. He was born in Bessemer, Alabama.
Yeah, he's from Alabama. I knew he was from Alabama. I knew that. I've been there.
This is like 21 Savage. You're from London, my nigga. But what are you know him for?
But I mean, they repping where they got on, I guess, man.
You just making my point. You just making my point. Where you got home. You're making my point.
Okay, it's like this too. I'm gonna break this down minusculely. I'm gonna break this down Naptown. It's like, okay, you're an East Side nigga.
East Side?
You're an East Side nigga. You came up, you went to Dub C, got in the streets a little bit, but the player G was from the West Side. They was from Hallville. The dudes that was giving you a player deal where you was making money, they from Hallville. So you rocking with them though, but you from the East Side, you still got East Side connects, and you making money off the East Side probably, but the dudes you making money with, really, it's Hallville.
Yeah.
You'll see a nigga start repping Hallville because that's where he's making his money.
And that's a testament to your fortitude. You just making my point. Like,
yeah, I'm saying I'm making a point. I'm making a point.
I'm saying, but you're making my point about what I'm talking about, or what you will claim based off the beneficiary of claiming it. That's all my point is. So it's like, how long do you get to be able to sit in the city and claim another city? And then we got into more about moral codes and stuff like that. My whole take is, I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying, to me, it looks like you are dick riding off that city or that state or that momentum or
they are.
I'm just being honest. Just saying. If I'm an East Side nigga and I'm getting money with West Side niggas, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm repping East Side nigga. I'm an East Side nigga, but these my niggas I get money with. I'm not repping where y'all from.
Boy.
And how y'all get down. I gotta rep where I came up at, where I was, that's my point. It's about being thorough.
I ain't never repping.
I'm just on some thoroughness, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told y'all in 2026, it's all about calling out the thoroughness of people, whatever. And I know rappers do it because it's also, you got publicists that say, oh, it might not be appealing to say you're from Mississippi versus saying you're from Miami, or it might not be appealing saying you're from the UK versus Atlanta, you know what I'm saying?
It could be the record labels they sign.
That's PR though. That's what they're seeing as public perception. Like 21 Savage, nobody's gonna believe you're a Savage coming from the UK. We gotta say Atlanta because guess what? Atlanta's the movement for trap niggas. To be honest. So yeah, it is what it is though, you know what I'm saying? But like, shout out to the niggas who rep it fully. Like Lil Wayne, he's from New Orleans. And what does he rep? New Orleans. You know, there's some people that are super thorough with that situation. Some people gonna do what they gotta do for the love of money. The OJ said, hey, the OJ said it best. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking of Bone. For the love of money.
That too. Gotta make that money, man. Hey, I'm telling you, it's just, you know, and like I said, don't get me wrong, we bring up things to talk about. These are things that I think about. It's not castrating or being, you know what I'm saying, super, super duper heavy, put a microscope on people who do it and like, oh, that's a bad thing. I'm saying call it out. Like, I want to hear what cities y'all really from. I want to hear what states y'all really from.
I don't.
I do. But
I know where y'all from.
It's all about authenticity, man. Authenticity.
That's funny.
All right, Bo.
Yeah.
You know, we always say, well, you're not in a relationship now or whatever, but you still got, you know, relationship ideologies, thoughts, views, and, you know.
All
right. Do you believe in the ideology? Word for the day, fans, is ideology. Do you believe in the ideology of sharing locations?
Hell nah. I'm mad at my daughter right now because I'm on 360 and she can know where I'm at. And she be knowing when I be like, you know, I'm on one. Where you at? Where you going?
I think that's different when your kid care about you.
No, but still, if my daughter is on my head, on my locations, what you think who I'm fucking with gonna be on my head?
But what's the reason your daughter's on your head versus the person who you messing with? That's what I would say is the difference.
I mean, the difference is, no, it ain't no difference. It's both of them like, what are you doing?
No, it's a reason why one would say, what are you doing versus the other one saying, what are you doing? That's what I'm getting at. Like, me personally, I'm going to say this. The ideology of saying that we need to share locations already says that our relationship is dangerous.
Yeah.
You already don't trust me. Why do you need to know every moment where I'm at? Because people change their mind. If I say, babe, I'm going to the gym, but I necessarily don't go to the gym at that exact moment, I might say, you know what, I'm going to stop and get a coffee. I'm going to stop and get me a donut. I feel like going to the department store. I need to go to Walmart, so I'm going to go there first before I go to the gym. And you see my, you know what I'm saying, tracking going everywhere. Oh, he's lying to me. He said he was going directly to the gym. If you hanging off of words like that have to be prompt and exact, you already have a problem that is deeper than sharing a location.
Man, I don't believe in the big brother shit. I don't believe in it. Like, you can't watch over me. There are motherships, but you're not going to be the mothership. You can't watch over me. I do what I do. I can't, I'm
just saying, if you trust somebody, you don't need to see every moment. Just like I don't need to see your phone. If I trust you, I don't need to see your phone. Only time I would need to see your phone if you give me a reason to make me think, and the only reason I need that is because I'm gonna leave you. I want to have hard, concrete evidence to leave you. That's my point. Like, it ain't to be the.
You know what? You know what I mean? I don't even need hard, concrete evidence. I'd be like, you know what? You fucking around. Fuck you.
Nah, but then you could be wrong. That's what I'm saying. I need to. If I'm making this choice, right, and then you be mad and find out. Nah, I want to know if when I leave you, I'm done. So I need the finality to be the finality, and I need to have a great reason for the finality. I don't want to be that person like, man, you know what? I thought old girl was cheating on me and she was being good to me and da-da-da-da, and I miss out on the good. No, it's not going to be me.
But if she being good to me, you ain't going to be thinking she cheating on you.
But my thing is, if you don't find nothing and you do what you do,
she being
how
good
you go.
To you, you ain't got to search for nothing.
But some people it might be you. You can't just say that.
Nah, that's weird.
That's insecurity. So what? There's a lot of insecure individuals, though.
That's more on them then.
That's what I'm speaking of. So that's my point. And what I'm saying is, I'm speaking on me. I'm not going to check a phone unless you give me a real reason to do so.
I'm not going to check a phone.
There's some people who check a phone.
Period.
You ain't did nothing. Let me see your phone. Based off of other traumas. You see what I'm saying? That's my point.
Yeah.
Like, and my thing is that sharing location is like that. That's a trauma. That's a trauma thing. You tell somebody to share their location instantly.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That is a trauma situation. What old boy do to you?
That's a red flag.
That's
I'm done. Lose my number.
Yeah, it's really like a red flag moment to me because I'm thinking to myself, why I need to share my location? And you don't need to share your location with me. If you say, babe, I'm going to get my eyelashes done, I'm going to get my nails did, and you come back a couple hours later, I don't need to be thinking you was where you wasn't supposed to be. Unless some nigga keep texting you saying where you at or something like that, where it's like, hey, or something come across where it's not supposed to come across there. Let's say, you know how if your iCloud is matched up, right? And you, for example, you got an iMac, you got a laptop and it was open. And a text come across that you didn't go looking for, but came across and said, hey, where you at? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on you. And the name is, Big Rod or something like that. You know, like, wait a minute. It's going to make any man, I don't care who you are, get on your CSI, get on your investigative shit and find out, hey. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. But that shit, hey, from the jump,
I'm glad I ain't in no big ride situations. For real. I'm glad I ain't in no
But just imagine you sitting there. This like you chilling. Hold on. Oh, just saying.
Imagining that
That's
shit.
Your girl. Just imagine. Your girl says, hey, I'm going out to get my nails did, my eyelashes did, right? And the appointment is such and such.
I'm not imagining.
And then you sitting there chilling, football, on your keyboard, music, and she has a laptop open. She has something that she forgot to close, and all of a sudden you just see a message come across and it says that.
No, I'm not imagining that. I don't. Yeah, that's not.
But that's the only reason why I would say you need to go look into a phone or do the sharing location thing. And if you're sharing locations, and the person is lying on that sharing location, maybe you don't need to be together.
Once you got the energy that you feel like you have to look through somebody's phone, it's a problem.
I just need confirmation. It's all about confirmation to me. Like, this is on a whim. Your mind gets to playing tricks on you. I'm a realist. Like, I'm not about to hear sugarcoat. People know for a fact if you love somebody, you really locked in with somebody, it's about confirmation. I'm not going to go on a whim because sometimes the mind does play tricks on you. You see things, you hear things, you can run with things. No, I am not going to jump to conclusions. I want to know confidentially and confident in myself and my next move. Because I'm going to be done. It's a wrap. Like, I don't do that back and forth, come back. Especially if I say I'm done with you, I'm done.
Yeah, just be done.
Yeah.
If you already got them feelings, man.
But I can't say that. Your feelings could be altered by what you're feeling at the moment. I can't just go with that.
Well, maybe I'm different because I'm about to be, 50 in a second. And I've been through so many situations.
Yeah, you could be speaking differently.
So many situations where, like, if I feel the need, I want to go through your phone, I'm going to just cut you off.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
If I feel like...
to each his own, bottle of Patron. All right, Bo, here we go.
Yeah.
We're talking about, setting the mood. I know, like, Bo, y'all know you'll be like, y'all say, Bo don't really be speaking like that no more. He ain't in no relationship mindset or lovey-dovey mindset, none of that stuff. But I know at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, he said the stuff off like that, right? What's the most romantic song, in your opinion, if you was trying to set the mood right for your woman or somebody you cared about? What would be like, Bo, like, I'm putting this on my playlist, this is going to get the party started right type deal?
It's going to be No Worries.
Mm-hmm.
No Worries with her. on a Grammy-winning project. I don't know why I can't. I always think of Keeper first. Because Keeper, that was the song that got me. But that, that No Worries with her. Oh, man. And I hear this. I can't think of the name of the song. And that's my favorite song. But like, that song right there, that just, it's 4 on the floor, good rhythm. But like, it can set the mood if you're cooking something, or it can set the mood if you want to dance a little bit, get up and, hey, two-step a little bit. But like, that's my most recent romantic song.
Okay.
And they won a Grammy for it.
Okay.
Now, I got some old school stuff, too.
And we'll get into that. But my go-to is tried and true. I don't care about all the new stuff. This song, to me, when I hear it, makes me think of relationships, having a woman cuddled up to you by the fireplace, setting the mood right for whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like intimate setting. It ain't got to be just sex. It could just be an intimate vibe. And it's Prince, Adore. For some reason, till the end of time, I truly adore you. Hey, man, just listen to the words of that song, though, man. It is a beautifully written song. And
that's 2 different songs, man.
What? No, it ain't.
Prince, I Adore You is the fast one.
No, it's not. Don't tell me.
No,
bro.
Truly Adore.
Adore You is until the end of time.
So what's the fast one where it was I do?
That's what's it? Do you want me to? I will die for you. Don't tell me. You tripping, folks. I was like, don't.
You said Prince. I went on the tangent. Got it.
Yeah, it's Prince, but you still on the same. You on the same right person for two different songs. He was like, yeah, and then they hit them high notes. I'm telling you, that set the mood. Truly adore you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. That's what I said. Until the end of time. I'm telling you. Right? And then I would say Usher Superstar. Bro, that is like, these are my, I got other songs, but these, if I was going to say, if I really want to be intimate on a deep intimacy with a woman, those would be my 2 songs.
I always love Music Soul Child Crazy. That dun 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 dun.
Hey, I love Music Soul. There's like 3 of them you can go on Music Soul Child.
Music got a gang of
love,
man.
So many things.
And plus, I done danced to a lot of different vibes.
I'm telling you,
different songs. Oh.
What's the other one when it's talking about getting old? Hey, it's so many. Music, Soul Child. You can just let that ride.
He had a good run.
And of course, if we go to the old school, you know what I'm saying? You got Marvin Gaye.
Man, go straight to Marvin Gaye. I go to Marvin Gaye as far as the intimate
Let's
sounds.
Get It On. Got your Al Green, Let's Stay Together. Stevie Wonder, Ribbon in the Sky. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, that was my cut, man.
We cried.
Yep.
Cried.
Got Anita Baker, Sweet Love. Sade, No Ordinary Love.
Sade.
He got even Smokey. Baby, let's cruise.
D'Angelo did it better.
D'Angelo killed it. But my favorite song from D'Angelo is not even Lady. What's the one? Is It Nothing Even Matter, or what's the other song? What's the song we just talking about? Old boy killed on the Grammy performance. What's that song? And I said the dude killed it, and you was like, I was just talking about that.
D'Angelo
on the Grammy performance they did.
I didn't see the Grammy performance.
What is it? I think it was Bilal who killed it though. But what is the song? What names some D'Angelo songs?
D'Angelo, Lady.
Yeah.
Brown Sugar.
Basically a ballad type song.
How Does It Feel?
Yeah, that might be it. Untitled.
Untitled. How does Untitled?
Yeah, Untitled. Yeah, boom.
How does it?
Hey, that'll set the mood right too, big time. And of course, you got to go to your other 90s R&B. You got to go to Forever My Lady. You know what I'm saying? You and I with Jodeci. You go to SWV. Weak. You know what I'm saying? And You're Always on My Mind.
Man, that whole SWV.
Oh, I love that. You're always on my mind, boy. That's the cut.
Tapes was hard.
You go to you can go to TLC, Red Light Special. Of course, you got to get Tevin Campbell. Can we talk?
Come on.
Then you got to go.
Tevin Campbell got a couple.
Can we talk? He got Turn the. What's this song called? I Want You Right Now or something like that. It's Tonight. I forget. I know what you're talking about.
It was another one after Can We Talk. It was another one.
I know, but it's a sexual song. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I cannot think of it. Then we got to go to Shy. We got to go to Silk. Hey, what's it? Turn the light. I'm telling you, hey man, Silk got one. The very
first time that I seen your brown eyes.
Doo-doo.
Hey,
your lips said hello, and I said hi.
Hey man, hey, I ain't gonna say my homeboy's name, but my guy used to, he's R&B dude. He would get up and be smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee and playing Shy, and I'd be like, nigga. He would be playing doo doo. I'd be like, man, you can't.
Hey, one thing I would say, another song is that's a penny dropper. Nah, Silk. Lose Control. No, it was like, let me take control. Make you lose. Hey, I'm telling you,
LSG got some
control.
LSG.
Yeah. What else we got? Oh, and Maxwell of course, he got Till the Cops Come Knocking. He got Ascension. Oh, hey, man. Woo-wee. Then you go to the 2000, more smooth and sensual. You can go to Alicia Keys with If I Ain't Got You. You know what I'm saying? That could be one. You could even go to, like, Jaheim, Put That Woman First. That's one.
I love Jaheim.
Jill Scott, He Loves Me.
We ain't got with the two sisters, man. Say Yes.
Poetry.
Oh, man.
All you gotta do
I made a kid off of that song.
Don't be. Hey, that's my cut right there.
No. Man, I done made a kid off of that.
Hey, that's that whole Neo Soul vibe.
I think I made 2 kids off of that.
Hey, now that's the cut.
Yes.
But y'all let us know what y'all think the most mood-setting romantic songs are of
Happy
whatever
Valentine's.
decade.
Happy Valentine's.
That's right before Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? So if you got a loved one.
Oh, that Floetry, man.
Floetry, that's it, yes.
I made a couple kids off of that one.
Yeah. So y'all let us know what you think. Oh, and one my mama love is Kim. I Can't Stop Loving You.
Kim.
I had to say that. Oh, Maxwell had that. That's what the song is. Whenever, whatever. That song is hard. Yeah. For real. Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's now time to Stuck Like Chuck.
Stuck Like Chuck. Where we going?
Y'all really want to hear a Stuck Like Chuck. All right.
Stuck Like Chuck.
Here we go. The family secret.
Family secret.
A close family member tells you a secret that will completely change how the family sees them. Next day, another family member asks you directly, do you know something? You're lying, you're dodging, or you're telling the truth and starting World War III.
See, with it being stuck like Chuck, we can't go, who's this family member?
That's why. It's the beautiful thing is stuck like Chuck.
So, I ain't saying a goddamn thing. I don't know anything about anything. I ain't between. I'm on my Jadakiss. I ain't in between that. I ain't seen nothing.
He said to each his own. Bottle of Patron.
Man.
Me personally, I'm just gonna be like, hey, you need to ask them. It's not my place. I'm not denying it, so you can't say I'm lying. I'm not dodging it and say, well, da-da-da-da. And I'm not telling you the truth about it. I'm gonna say you need to talk to them.
Yeah.
You want the answer, you need to talk to them. It's not my place to put their business out there like that.
I ain't seen nothing in between.
So I'm not gonna say nothing.
Blank face.
Yeah, for real. It's not your place to put that information out, you know what I'm saying? Because it ultimately gonna come back on you as a person who did it. It ain't gonna be the person who went to them and told them. First thing they gonna run and say is, Kev or Bo said that you was doing this and you doing that. What's in that person's hairs in their head? Damn, I thought that was my, you know what I'm saying, confidant. I thought I could really, confide in this person. Nah, you won't be having me out there like that. You won't be using me for leverage to be messy. Won't be using me for leverage to be messy. That's just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay, so now we got to get into sports entertainment.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl is tomorrow.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a snoozer, man.
A snoozer.
That's what I was just telling my homeboy, like, hey, man, I'm just grab me a piece of wings and just probably go to sleep to this game.
You over tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Well, we over at Kel's house if you want to come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how we do it. Pizza and wings and watching the game. You know how we do it. I know Seattle's going to win, or that's my views and thoughts on it. But I'm still I said it was going to be a blowout, but I just know Vrabel knows how to coach. And schemes play a big part of Super Bowl.
That's what I was saying.
So it could be a close. I still say Seattle's going to win. I'm still standing on that. But I think it might be a little bit more close to the margin.
You sound like all the Colts fans right now. Because Colts fans have jumped on Seattle's bandwagon. And like my G said, we don't even say the other team's name. It's just the other team.
No, I say, I've never been, because I like Tom Brady. So, yeah.
But like Cass,
they hate Tom Brady and the whole Patriots organization. They cheered because the boy didn't get into the Hall of Fame, bro.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of Colts fans G for Tom Brady. They like Tom Brady, but they don't like the Patriots.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the Patriots though. They're not just Colts. The Colts don't like the Patriots because they said cheat and they whooped their ass a lot. You know what I'm saying? Their ass a lot. They stood in their way of getting a lot of championships.
Peyton Manning
at bay
winning at least 1 or 2 more chips.
Yeah, that's facts. Big facts.
At least he could have got at least 1 or 2 more in that time.
So it didn't help that they have Spygate, Deflategate, and all the other gates. You know what I'm saying? So, but to that point of it, I just was saying because I have to give more credit to the Patriots defense.
Now, that Patriots defense is legit, man,
it's legit.
It's something different, and it's going to be a new wave.
I still think it's going to be probably, I say 7-10, but it ain't going to be no white.
It's not going to be a shootout. It's going to be a
I feel like it'll be like a touchdown or a 10-point lead. They win by maybe 24-14.
It might be a 12-7.
Something like that, but I don't think it's going to be a 30-3 type deal.
It ain't going to be no shootout.
No, I don't see that, but I do think the Seattle defense will be the carriers of that situation. So we will see. All right. We're not going to get super in-depth, but we have to speak to a little bit.
What's that?
J. Cole.
Okay.
I say it's because J. Cole dropped a double disc, and there's no way in God's green earth that we got enough time. We have enough time to really dissect it. It's all those songs, right? What I will say is he did what I said I wanted him to do. What you call it? He rapped about experiences, his life in North Carolina, and other things. He left the other stuff. You know, he's still going to do his rapper thing, because that's a rapper thing no matter. You're going to pop your shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But it wasn't people trying to dissect it. Did he speak to Kendrick? He didn't make it known, right? You could have either said that man's name. You could have said Drake's name. You didn't. And that's what I wanted to see left alone. From surface, from what I've listened to it, I think, ideally, from what I've heard, he got a good one on his hands. What you think, Bo?
He did what he was supposed to do, and he did something that would put him in the so-called Big Three. I never liked this Big Three. Who wants to be a part of the Big Three unless you're playing for the Big Three and you're tired? You know, if you're the man, you want to be one.
The man.
What he did was he showed Drake, I got keys and tones you can't create. And you're supposed
to can't lock into.
It's pockets that Cole got that Drake is sitting there like, God damn, I want to harmonize like that. I can't. He has some subject matter that Kendrick cannot create because Kendrick is not a part of that lifestyle.
I can say cannot create. He just doesn't.
Or doesn't. Oh, he can, but it wouldn't be him.
That's what I'm saying. I won't say cannot, because cannot mean you don't have the ability.
I love the fact that Cole comes from, like, I'm a nerd. I don't come from gang culture.
Yeah.
You know, Kendrick comes from gang culture, so he can speak on gang culture. Whereas Cole comes from.
But Cole still speaks about the streets in the term of that too. So it's the same.
About it more from realizing street culture, where instead of being embedded in street culture.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Where your cousins, your uncles, and everybody like you
come up in street culture versus seeing street culture.
Whereas like, hey, I might be out hollering, and he says it. I'm out here getting a girl's number,
and I see something jumping off. Yeah. And everybody can speak to that. That's the life of a teenager in the 90s.
Serious. Boy, that's the night every weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting a girl. But that's what I'm getting at. He's telling a beautiful story. He's telling his story again.
Facts.
His story again. But
people. I would say people are. It is a mixed review. Mm-hmm. I thought it was going to be more glowing from what I've heard. A lot of people not feeling it based off of the bowing out of the battle, and I don't think you should do that. Listen to the music that's presented in front of you. Don't have the foreshadowing of what happened prior a year or so ago.
That's honestly something I don't get. To me, those are people looking for out clauses or, just trying to find a reason not to like something.
Yeah.
Like, damn, man, this song is really, this is jamming right here. But man, he really should have went in on Drake.
I like good music, yeah. Music is music. If it's good, it's good, man.
If you bop into it, if you hear something, because I'm telling you, like the way he paid homage to hip hop on this record.
Yeah, I was definitely paying homage to hip hop.
He paid
rapping
homage
when he rapped like Biggie and Tupac, you know what I'm saying? And then he did like the
Tupac,
one love, the one love type of vibe.
Petey Pablo.
Nah, yeah.
I think Lil Boosie's in the background on some of these tracks, man. Ain't nothing been said. I be hearing.
I know Future's on there.
Future's on there, like just the way he threw these gems of like, especially Southern hip hop.
Yeah, he infused it. He definitely did.
Of Southern hip hop. It's still brilliant. I'm not gonna call it a classic yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's why my cousin gonna be on the show next week. Hopefully God willing. And then we'll really get in depth. I have a whole nother week to really listen to it, and we really can break it down because it has to be broken down. A double disc. You know how we do a double disc. A lot of music, and I don't understand how people on there.
You're gonna miss some stuff.
I don't understand how people even online saying what they saying, yay or nay about it. Like you ain't had time to really listen to it. You skim through it. Like you had enough time to listen to every song.
No, I heard this. I'm gonna talk about this.
No.
I write a whole tribe about this one little line.
Yeah. So, for right now though, just off of skimming through it, surface talk, I think J. Cole got one.
I done played it about 3 times. I done played the whole record 3 times because it was a wild day yesterday. Now he got him a good one.
Yeah. I definitely will say that we'll hold the reserve for classics.
Yeah. I ain't saying classics.
But he got a good one. The Grammy, and I do want to speak to this. Speaking about Kendrick, right? Mm-hmm. So it was brought about. Kendrick has surpassed Jay-Z in Grammys. He's 27, I think. Jay-Z was 26. Then Kanye's at 24, 25, something like that. These are your top tier Grammy winners, right? Mm-hmm. Does winning the Grammys make your GOAT status or who you is the Grammy win a big part of GOAT talk and GOAT status, you know what I'm saying, culture? Do you think?
Depend on who you talking to.
Okay.
Depend on who you talking to. For me, no. Grammys mean nothing because I love, and people kill Fat Joe.
Yeah.
But I come from an era where like Grammys didn't mean shit.
Mm-hmm.
There were classic albums that didn't get Grammys.
Yeah.
NWA, Public Enemy, Ice Cube.
That's why they wanted to boycott.
You know what I'm saying? They was not fucking with rap. But these were great classic albums that were being created. So now we're in an era where like the Grammys appreciate rap because they done made a living off of rap.
We know why.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They've been eating good off of rap. So now they're appreciating rap. So now these rappers are getting the benefits of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, the service he sold, yeah, it don't mean, but the Grammys don't mean shit, really. It's just
I think it's like this. It's just like criteria, right?
It don't make you the GOAT.
It's like, but this is criteria.
Because Macklemore don't want a Grammy.
But I'm just saying.
Don't even talk about Macklemore.
But I'm saying it's based on your criteria, what I say. It's the same discussion as when you talk about Kobe, LeBron, and Mike. What is the criteria? Are we speaking on championships? Grammy is looked at as a championship. For example, it's definitely important because Lil Wayne jumped out the window, hopped on Twitter. Hey, I ain't never got a Grammy for all my work. You know what I'm saying? I got to work harder.
The most unknowing who he is type of person, period.
But I'm just saying, as a person in his tier and all the accolades he's gotten, right?
Out in the world, just don't.
But I'm just saying though, he deems that the Grammys are something. A lot of people deem the Grammys as being a championship, whether you want to or not. A lot of people look at them Grammy wins as a championship type deal, right?
Okay.
So my thing is, it's just about who the discussion's about. Like when you get in the criteria of your GOAT status, if you're in those GOAT conversations, I've always said this. Championships are a big part of it. How you influence the culture is a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? It has to be how your peers look at you as a big part of it. You always have to say marketability, you know what I'm saying? And financial, like how much money did you make for yourself and people out there? All those are all combinations of I got this on lock. And you think it as a GOAT, I'm the greatest of all time. If you're going to say those type of things, those have to be, for me anyway, the criteria, right?
Okay. Well,
but I don't think Grammys make, like, a person who won one or two, because we know how the game is fluctuated by the machine, right? Yeah. So the machine can get a person a Grammy that they probably shouldn't have won.
Now, we're talking hip-hop culture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Grammy in general, yeah.
Well, one of the biggest rappers that everybody talk about is Rakim. Rakim ain't never been nominated for no Grammy. I don't even think Rakim has ever went platinum. But that one record that probably only has 8 songs has goated him. So that's why I say it's a wash with all that Grammy stuff. That's more like a modern or a branding thing. Because there were people, I love Rakim, and I'd be like, man, Rakim is dope, but he just had one record, and they will kill you.
But some people also will say, in the inception of when Rakim, the rap category wasn't accepted anyway.
That's what I'm getting.
So you really can't say. I'm saying, so you really can't correlate the two. Like when it got incepted, as them start looking at rap, I'm looking at from that basis when they start actually giving rappers respect from it.
But you talking about GOAT? You ask GOAT question.
Right, but I'm saying that's your ideally.
Rakim is a GOAT. They call him a GOAT.
I never put him in. I say he's a lyricist, but I've never heard anybody put Rakim as a GOAT.
There are people. Jay-Z.
In the main discussion, I don't hear on the main platform. Do you hear them bring up Rakim?
Yes,
I don't.
Now, not on these podcasts.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you go to hip hop,
real hip hop heads.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on a main scale.
On the mainstream, no, they just going was hot and was trending. So like you, what is that?
We can put like Rakim as the correlation of a Bill Russell. Like they don't talk about Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain. I'm just saying. Unless you are a historian of that genre, you're not going to bring it up. I'm talking about for the simplicity of it. Of normally go talk and go discussion. It's normally a top 3, top 5 that everybody's going to put in there. And it's normally correlated based off their criteria. And that's what I'm saying. Any discussion is based off criteria. My thing is, for rappers, they're going to base Grammys off criteria. Because they was like, oh, has Kendrick surpassed Jay-Z and he got to be the GOAT now? Why would he surpass Jay-Z unless you're speaking on just the Grammys?
Why Jay-Z got to be the GOAT?
I mean, some people think Jay-Z is the GOAT. A lot of people, not only some people, a lot of people think Jay-Z's the GOAT. I'm not saying you wrong and whoever you think is the GOAT. You might think De La Soul, you know what I'm saying? You might think Common. I'm not here to debate that.
There ain't no GOATs.
Right, man. You don't even think it's a GOAT, so that's what I'm saying.
Y'all just musicians.
Your ideology is your ideology. I'm just saying, if you do get into the GOAT talk conversation, you got to have a criteria.
We need to stop the GOAT conversation.
I ain't gonna say that now.
No, especially now basketball, sports, some things but art is too subjective. Art is too
That's why you have to have criteria. When you step to the plate, you can't just say, oh, I like this person because I like music him.
But sports is more dead. Hey, these the numbers. This is what I seen.
Well, if you go by numbers, these are the numbers. I'm saying the analytics.
If we go by numbers, then Eminem is the GOAT, then, nigga.
Well, he could be the GOAT. That's what I'm saying. So my point, you just made my point. Don't get hostile at me.
I'm not getting hostile. I'm just saying.
You're making my point, nigga. You can come to any GOAT conversation with the criteria. Yeah. If you're basing it off of sales, Diamond Records, if you're basing it off of Grammys won, if you're basing it off of influence in the game, you can say Eminem, and I wouldn't be able to combat you. I'm like, okay, you got a point. But for me, my GOAT is this, and this is why. That's all I'm saying. The GOAT talk, the conversation is always going to be here forever and a day. I don't think you should get rid of it. I just think when you come to the table, Come with some criteria. Come with some real discussion points. Because if you just telling me and say, I don't care what you say, he's the GOAT. I mean, you tell me Drake is the GOAT. What makes Drake a GOAT to you?
He shouldn't even be.
But some people say Drake is the GOAT. That's what I'm saying. Like, why? On sales?
Oh, man.
If that's the only thing you calculate is sales.
I seen that. I seen that bullshit that dude did last night or right before J. Cole.
Oh, dropped the little snippet of Iceman?
Yeah.
Trying to rain on somebody's parade?
My nigga, that Iceman should have been dropped 8 months ago.
Way before. Cole even was going to do this.
So like you are showing your true colors, man.
It's affecting you.
You should, like my man, you gonna try to kill J. Cole?
Armor has been cracked, and it's cracking more so.
You gonna try to kill J. Cole, and he really, to me, look, let me put it like this. The killer is Kendrick. The wannabe killer is Drake.
Well,
J. Cole is a hippie. It got
meshed in the middle. Yeah, it
got put in the middle. He fucked with both of them, but he got put in the middle, and he chose to bow out. And now, the fake ass killer, the wannabe killer, the so-called think he's an assassin but got ghostwriters writing for him. You want to go at Cole?
And that's one of the reasons why, if you brought it to me and said that Drake the GOAT, I would be like, I got so many things.
Man.
Like when LeBron, when I bring up the losses in the finals, that's the same thing as Drake having a ghostwriter.
Man,
you see what I'm saying?
Did you hear Rodman killing LeBron? Oh my God.
That's my point.
Hey,
like, I'm not saying everybody's going to have their own personal favorite for whatever is music to your ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to say, I ride out with this person because I resonate with this person more. This is the type of music I like. Fine and dandy. But when you get into these discussions with real historians and people who breaking down real key points, you better come with it. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna jump in it, Bo doesn't care about GOAT talk, so he ain't gonna be in no GOAT talk.
I don't do that. And
that's his prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if you deem to jump in the GOAT talk, like when you go to the barbershop, it's always there. And
I
there.
love to get into talk because I watch you dudes because a lot of these dudes just be talking loud at the barbershop.
You're a historian, and that's what I'm saying. You're gonna bring up certain, and that's what I'm saying. You're gonna bring up certain key points that they can't combat.
Boy,
that's my whole point. Well, you know, we come to the end of another great show. Like I said before, you know, we brought some emotion to this show. You know, so everybody said we've been chill, laughable, da-da-da-da. We had to bring a little bit of emotion. Let y'all know, hey, we do care about some things out here going on. Everything ain't all really nilly, and it ain't always just jokes, smiles, and rainbows around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We actually do care about what's going on in the world, and we actually will speak our mind. So we just wanted to get into that. Bo, you got anything else?
I'm tired. I'm
tired, boss. It's Saturday. It's cold as hell still. Naptown has been cold for longer, but we are in a true winter. That's what I can say. We're in a true winter around here, and it's been winter around the world, to be honest with you. So y'all just keep hanging.
We ain't had winter in a while, so.
Yeah, it's been a while, so, you know what I'm saying?
I had to tell the homegirl, we used to have these like
spring winters.
Man, the winter, we used to have
sprinters. We had sprinters.
We had so much snowstorms growing up. So, like, this is a good winter.
But last 10 years, we had sprinters where it feels like spring and winter sometimes. Man. Like, come on, bro. Are we really in January, February? Like, it's 60 degrees out this joint.
But, hey, let winter so you can spring.
Bingo. Hopefully we get the spring to spring and the summer to summer, you feel me? And the fall to fall, actually, because we really didn't get a fall. It jumped straight cold.
Nah, it did.
Like, we didn't get a fall this year. I didn't even have a jacket.
The leaves changed.
What jacket, nigga? What jacket, nigga? Put on this coat. Man. Put on this bubble goose. This triple fat goose.
Bubble vest. I only wore it one time. We got the freezing.
Yeah. Put on this whole coat, nigga. Put your sleeves on, Jack. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the show. Tune in for the next one. I got nothing else. Bo got nothing else. Until the next one. Yeah.